Hey everyone, Kathy here, and today I'm doing another tall and skinny loaf of soap in grapefruit. Now, I had a special order from one of my customers that I did the gardenia soap on the other day, and I owed her a video for her soap, for her other soap, and I forgot to tape it. So this soap is dedicated to Margarita, and this is Margarita's other soap. This is her soap in gardenia. Now I'm using pretty much the same colors in the soap I'm doing today. I'm going to do a light base with a little bit of swirling of the orange and green in the bottom. And oh, there it is, right in front of me. And then I'm going to layer the rest of the light colored soap on top. So hopefully it'll be really pretty. This fragrance, this is pink grapefruit, and it's by Voyager here in Canada, and it smells really lovely. So that's what we're using today. I got a small jar of that fragrance, and I've already gone through pretty much all of it now. So if I like it a lot, which I think I do, then I might go invest in a bigger jar. So, but for now, this is my soap. Oh, I'm also going to put some dried calendula petals and jasmine buds on the top of this with a little Michael drizzle once I've textured, and then I'll texture, da-da-da-da-da. So that's my plan. That's the plan, man. So we're going to get started here and get to blending. And then I'm going to divide off a little bit for my swirls. I don't want to overblend because I want those nice swirls. So let me set this off to the side for a moment. Scrape that off for a sec so it's not totally all over my table when I set this out. There. Oh, and I also bought myself a birthday present. If you don't follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you won't know this, but I have invested in a new soap cutter. So it's a single arm soap cutter, and you know who has hers, called Evangeline, and mine has his name already. It's going to be Chopper. Hence, chopping soap, right? So, Chopper will be here within the next week or so. He's already been shipped. I was thinking of like pimping him out in spikes and rhinestones, but I think I'll leave that. I thought it would be funny, but anyway, he's gonna be just the way he is, so we won't bedazzle him. You know, I wanted to make him like a biker soap cutter, you know. Now, I have titanium dioxide in that, and I put in just a teeny tiny bit of yellow. And I don't know, I might do a little bit more yellow. And I've got my neon orange and green, lime green going in there. This looked really pretty on Margarita's soap. So kind of going with those same bright colors. I might add a little bit more yellow to this. I kind of want it to be just kind of a creamy yellow. I'm going to hand stir that. And then we'll get our fragrance in and start pouring. But I want to make sure this is stirred really, really good. I don't want to over blend with the hand blender. So anyway. So yeah, I can't wait for Chopper to get here. And so I can start using him. So this is probably one of those yellows that morphs. As you can see, it's starting to turn a little bit orange. It's been a while since I've used the summer yellow daisy. It does turn back to yellow. So just so you don't worry. I do love this neon orange though. Oh my goodness. A little bit goes a long way with that. So there's that. And then we've got our lime green. And I'm using my tall skinny mold from Brambleberry. Again, works really well. And I'm going to bevel my edges again once we get it cut. Just a little drizzle of fragrance in each of those. The rest will go in here. I'm going to hand stir. Just hand stirring really well before we pour. Get my mold over here. Staying nice and fluid. So, really nice color anyway. Like I said, it will, or should, I should say, should turn back to a buttery yellow, I'm hoping. You never know, because once you add the fragrance in it as well, it could change that. Stir in my little bit of fragrance into with these. So I might just stick blend the main portion just a little bit here, just to get it just a tiny bit thicker. Before we pour it into the mold. La, la, la. I have my little heat gun thing sitting over here. I always go to grab that. That won't stick blend anything. So take that out. We're done with that for now. I got a good trace on that. Okay. So I'm going to pour. It's really a pretty color. Okay, so pour that in there. Now I'm going to drizzle in my other colors, trying not to hit the sides, I hope. I hope. My little, naturally, I touch it with the spatula. Okay. There's the orange. Now the green. And then we'll see if I can find my swirly tool. Oops. And then we'll bang it, swirl it and bang it down, and then layer the rest of this on top. I hope. Okay, we're still doing good here. All right. See, I'm not totally prepared here. I should have had my swirly tool out here. Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay. So just make sure we're still gonna fit there. Going down and up and take that soap off of there. There. I'm going to clean my sides off again before I start layering. All right, so let me bang this down. Okay. So there's that. Now, let's see. Let me get my spoon, and hopefully I can just gently layer this onto the top. I'm not doing a mica line. I'm just going to layer it just to have that division in colors. Okay, set that there. So we'll just take it by the spoonful and just kind of spoon it onto the top. I'm sure it'll break through some. This reminds me, color-wise, almost kind of like a butterscotch pudding color. Once I get this covered here, I can kind of pour the rest on top, which I think I'll start doing now. Gently, gently pour the rest onto the top. And I'm going to give it another bang before I finish putting that rest of that in there. Because when layering one with a spoon, you're going to get these little air pockets. So, just scooping out the rest. And it's so pretty. I love this texture of soap. I'm so addicted. I see people soaping like over the weekend. My husband and I were on our way to Montreal, and Derek knows who he is. Yes, I'm mentioning you. Showing these nice pictures of soap. And I was like, oh, how dare you? I'm in my car and now I have the urge to soap. I don't know if you guys are ever like that, but it's an addictive hobby. Not the cheapest hobby, but very addictive. Okay, set that over there. And just try and scoop this out some more. I want to thank you all, those of you who wished me happy birthday. It was very much appreciated. I had a nice quiet day. Birthdays, you know, when you get older, they aren't that big a deal anymore. But so like I said, this looks a little orangey pinky, but the color will change. The color better change. It has in the past. It would really kind of suck if it didn't change now. Let me bang this down. Okay, so there's that. Try and clean the edges here a little more. I'm going to do my texturing. And decorating. So I've got my clean little spoon here, but I've also right here I've got I put some sweet almond oil, just a teensy bit, in these little cups with a teensy bit of mica in the green and the neon orange. So what I'm going to do is just get a little bit of this on each side before I start texturing, just to give it some interest as I texture. All right, so like that. And that's all we need of that. So now we'll start texturing. Let me bring you in a little closer. Well, maybe like that. And we'll just start going up. I love just to see a little bit of color on the top, you know? Like so. And then like that. Clean my spoon off. And we'll get the green on this side. Which looks really pretty. Just kind of trying to get it to swoop up here. Like so. I think that looks really good. Come on, give me some interest here. I have one end that's not playing nice. All right, that's okay. I think that looks nice. There. All right. So there is my texture. I wonder if I shouldn't drizzle just a little bit more. I like to see more green here. Just a little bit. All right, good enough. Good enough. So now I've got my calendula petals, and I think I'm going to put them on the green side. I'm going to just clean off my edge here a bit. Kind of scrape it back down in there. Just on the very edge. Now, I heard that any botanicals will not discolor as bad if you wait until your soap's this thicker texture before you put them in. So, because otherwise you could get some browning. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to take my glove off just to do these. I'm just going to put one in here and there all the way down. La, la, la. This is very relaxing. I just love to create with soap. In the afternoon, my husband goes and works his afternoon consulting job, and I love to that's my time, you know. The house is quiet, except for the dogs that act up once in a while. But they're up there napping right now, as long as they don't hear anything. But anyway, the house is quiet, and I get to just do what I want to do. So, I'm hoping now I won't when I go to cut the soap, I won't cut through these because these are so pretty. I'm not putting any glitter on today, guys. No glitter. So, I know. It's a shocker. I'm just trying to pick out some good flower buds here. There. Occasionally my fingers get into the soap, but that's okay. They'll get washed off. And here's a pretty one. If I can get a hold of it. So I think that's good. I think that's all I'm going to do to it. I love this orange side. I think that turned out fantastic. The green I'm not overly impressed on, but maybe it'll show up more once the soap hopefully turns to yellow. Hopefully, like I said, it has in the past. So fingers crossed, we'll be able to tell by tomorrow. So I'm just kind of tucking my stuff away, and then I'll bring you in for the final close-up view. And which is right here. So there we go. Looks kind of like a hot mess here. But I'm going to wipe off the top. I'm going to put my lid on. And we'll put it to bed for the day. And we'll come back tomorrow, see what we've got, and give it a cut, do our beveling and everything else. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back and ready to cut our grapefruit soap. And as you can see, it did yellow up, which is good. I was hoping it would. I'm going to put this botanical side down. Actually, I'm going to turn it around so I can see where my buds are at. So we'll cut it this way. And we're going to make this into nice chunky bars, because I want these to go into subscription boxes later. So there's chunky bar number 1. And there's chunky bar number 1. That's the end. We'll get this chunky bar number 2. Really pretty colors, nice and bright. and vibrant. Get that too close to you there. There we go. And like so. And there we go. Just the right amount of fun color in there. And here. Very pretty. Looks like we'll get 5 good chunk bars out of there, and then one for me. So there's mine. And our last chunky bar. So now I'm going to stamp these and bevel them. Get that out of the way. And get my beveler. So let's see, start with the bottom. I really love this beveling tool. I start at the bottom and then I do the sides. Like so. Gives it a nice beveled edge. So this will probably be part of our April, I believe, April subscription box, which will ship the end of March. It ships the end of March, you get it in April. And it's going to be just gorgeous, just gorgeous. Yeah, nice bevel. And a little bit botanical stick in there. And then once we get it stamped, it'll look even prettier. Like so. Pretty. Time to wash my beveler here. Make it a little sticky and just wash it in warm soap and water. So, get my little soap pieces off to the side here. Before I stamp it, I'm going to lay down some clean paper towel, because I have little bits of buds all over this one. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to, like I said, lay down some fresh towel and put these on before I stamp them. Bit of little bits of flower buds It's mine. So I've just got my butterfly stamp here, which I'm going to just spritz with some alcohol, just so it helps it not to stick to the soap. And just kind of right in the center. Like so. Still has some gold on it. It shows, come on that first bar it shows a little more with the gold. And like so. I'm just kind of patting it. Get that little bit of calendula petal off of this guy. There we go. So these will be really pretty springtime bars. Bring you down here for that subscription box. And they do smell gorgeous. It's a really pretty grapefruit fragrance. If you try it, it's from Voyager once again. And this one's for me. Actually, I'll probably let my husband use it. He really loves citrus scents. And this is a beautiful one. We'll see. We may fight over it. But anyway, they turned out gorgeous. And I appreciate you tuning in to watch. And isn't this is a good size bar. You guys that get those subscription boxes are going to love these. So look for those probably, like I said, in the April subscription box. So until next time, I thank you all for watching and tuning in. If you haven't subscribed and want to see more, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell and you'll be notified when a new video pops up. And check us out over on Instagram and Facebook at Dirty Booty Soaps. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.